Hey everybody.
Hi.
So it's Saturday night at like after 10 o'clock and we still have not gone live, which we normally like to go live on Saturdays. And we're being disturbed by the boy.
He's cute though, so we'll let him. We'll allow it because he's a cute.
I'll allow it. So it has been a busy day. We have real estate businesses and our affiliate marketing programs that we do, and just tons of stuff. Life. We've got 4 kids, and everything is just all happening at the same time. And so we're finding a semi-quiet moment at the end of the day, and to be honest, I don't even know if we wanted to go live today.
We didn't, because we've been getting ready for camping, and we've been getting ready to start school, and we're headed very quickly to the end of summer. So we've been trying to pack in all the fun that we possibly can and have some family time before the chaos. I mean, it just really continues. I shouldn't say starts. It just is. Life is chaos.
Yeah, it just gets busier and busier, it seems like. But it's just been an overwhelming day, and Jill was like, "Oh, hey, are we going to do our live?" She actually had to remind me. Normally, it's the other way around. But we just had one of those days where we just didn't want to do it, and the feelings of being overwhelmed. And so what we want to talk about is how to overcome feelings of being overwhelmed and really turn that into creating success in your business. And so So
I guess the question would be is why are you here? You're obviously not here to give up. You obviously are trying to make improvements, right? So when life gets busy, we can either make excuses or we can take ownership of our businesses, of our lives. So what do you think that looks like?
Yeah, kind of that point Jill touched on. Why are you here? Why are we here? Right? We're here because somebody else did this for us at one point and really connected with us and shared and helped us move forward in our business. And my buddy Ryan and I, we have a podcast, and this week we recorded an episode on scarcity versus abundance. And one of the biggest things with an abundance mentality is that you actually create something. So scarcity, you just kind of are going through life and you don't even know there's another level. You don't know that you can level up by going up a staircase. The average mentality knows there's a staircase and they're working on climbing it. And the abundant mentality says, you know what, I'm going to create a staircase. And then I'm going to turn around and help the people behind me, because there's plenty of room at the top for everyone. And so, I mean, that's just the biggest thing. That's why we're here. And really, why are you here? What solution are you looking for? Reach out to us, drop it below. We'd love to connect with you guys and see how we can help, how we can turn around and help, and just pay that forward like it's been paid forward to us. So let's see.
So we wanted to talk about 2 tips to handle the overwhelm when it just seems like you want to give up, or when things just seem too heavy or too busy or too chaotic. 2 tips that can help you to kind of just come back to center and reevaluate. So the first one is an awareness of who and what you can control. The reality is the only ourselves. So what are some of the things?
Well, and really take a big look at it and think, what are things that I can't control? Because let's be real, I do this all the time, especially with my kids and everything. Sometimes I try to control things that I shouldn't. And it's a lot of pain, it's a lot of frustration, and it's unnecessary. So as you look at it, what are the things that you can let go of that are going to reduce the stress and the feelings of being overwhelmed in your life?
Some of the things that we can control are the way that we respond to different events, our attitude towards different things that happen. What else?
So what goes into our minds, what we think about, what we dwell on. There's a lot of crap going on in the world right now, and I'm not saying that we forget about that kind of stuff. We want to do what we can, where we can, and be helping where we're passionate. But we can't let that drag us down either. And that it's still something I'm figuring out. But again, those are a lot of those things. You have to figure out what part of that you can control and what parts of that you cannot control.
Yeah.
And let go of the things that you can't.
And another thing that we have control over is our self-talk. What are the messages that we're sending to ourselves? Are they constantly messages of defeat, or are we congratulating ourselves for our little victories? Like, some days I just have to take a step back and be like, okay, the kids are alive and I did the dishes.
That's a good success meter. The kids are alive. So one of our mentors, he actually says, if we talked to our friends the way we talk to ourselves, we wouldn't have any friends left. And so just remember to be nice to yourself. Be positive. Decide who you are in the future and be that now, and give yourself positive affirmations of that. I am a successful business owner. I think we've even talked about this on a previous live as well, but yeah.
So that's the first tip, is an awareness of who and what we can control, which is just ourselves.
Yep. And the second tip is really success is found in consistent daily habits. So another one of our mentors, we have a lot of mentors, right? Because sometimes you have to reach outside of yourself to get feedback and help you in business. You don't have to do it alone. But one of the things that he says is, if you show me your minimums, I will show you your future. So, for example, we decided that every Saturday we're going to go live and share something with you guys. Today I didn't want to do it. But my minimums are, and we decided when we started this whole thing that we're going to do that. We're going to go live every Saturday. And so, you know what? It's late at night. We haven't gone to bed yet. And we're here. So think about your minimums. What are you willing to do to achieve what you want to achieve? What are your minimums? When you don't feel like doing anything, what are you going to do anyway?
Very true.
If you can set those minimums to a consistent daily habit, you can turn that into success and take that to the bank.
And a lot of times what I have found is starting is the hardest part. Like, I get up every morning at 5:30 to go walking or hiking, and there are a lot of days that alarm goes off and I just think, oh, my pillow feels so nice. I don't want to get out of bed, and I have to remind myself that once I get started, it always makes me feel so much better. So I think it's the same way in our business goals. Like, sometimes just taking that little first step of what we need to get done really just propels us forward.
Yeah. Sorry, I saw someone join live, and I still can't figure out how to see who just joined us. So whoever just joined us, welcome. Yeah, I'll figure this out eventually.
So one thing that my dad always has said is to stop shoulding on yourself. So, you know, we can go through the day, oh, I should do this, I should do that. But if we're not actually taking just some little steps to take action, we just end up feeling crummy, thinking about all the shoulds. So stop shoulding on yourself and just take one little step at a time.
Yep. So awesome. Another great tip in terms of daily habits is time blocking. So decide what you're going to do, and you know what? Set a timer. Turn off all your distractions. Put your phone on silent. Lock yourself in the bathroom or the closet if you have to sometimes, right?
I have had to do that.
And, you know, maybe you're going to pick up the phone and make those phone calls. The hardest part is starting. And then once you're started, you're like, man, what was going on in my head that was preventing me from doing this? Because it's all a mental game. And so, yeah. So we want to do just a quick lightning round. We want to give 6 quick tips for how you can really kickstart that day. And I'm going to actually add a 7th one that we didn't have on our list right now. We read a book by Mel Robbins called The 5-Second Rule. Great book. I highly recommend it. But it's just your brain, you have about 5 seconds to start doing something once you have a thought.
Before you talk yourself out of it.
Right. So really, just do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't count up, because you can keep going. Right? You got to start at 5 and go down.
It's got to be like a rocket launch.
Yep. So really start there. Put that into practice. That's helped me in the past. There are areas that I'm thinking about right now that I can put that into practice more for the future. And so, time to take action.
Yeah. So another one is look at it from an outside perspective. Try to see it from either someone else's point of view, or maybe from the point of view that you might have when you're actually done with the task.
Yeah. Another one is look for pockets of time. You know, we have 5 and 10 minutes here and there and everywhere, on a boat, on a plane, on a train, in a doctor's office, eating green eggs and ham. But if you can look for those areas where you can recapture your time, 5 or 10 minutes at a time, you can do, you know, a post, a blog post, a few minutes on live, just that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Another one is to keep your tasks very small. So our brains just get overwhelmed so easily if we try to make too big of a chunk of stuff that needs to get done. And it's like if you tell a kid to go clean their room and it's a real disaster, they're just like, I can't do that. Our brains are kind of like, I can't do all of that. So, you know, one little thing at a time, like, let's just get this live done for a few minutes, or, you know, one thing at a time.
Yep. That's great. And the next one I would say is get back to basics. So as you're going along, sometimes you overcomplicate things or think that reorganizing your office is going to help you in your business. And it can, but is that your income producing activity? Is that your money making activity? Right?
Or is that your distraction?
Hey, let's be real, I'm guilty of this.
We
But
all are.
you have to take a step back and realize that can help you be in a creative space, but that's not going to move your business forward necessarily. So really get back to the basics. You know, reaching out to people on Facebook, making connections, making your phone calls that you need to make, and really push that business forward.
Another one is reach out for help. Reach out to your mentors or other people that you look up to. Surround yourself with the kind of people that are going to help propel you forward in your goals.
Yeah. And then at the end of the day, or at the end of your time blocks as you go through, if you will take just 10 seconds and come back and say and repeat to yourself the things that you've accomplished, remind yourself what you just did. You took action. You made progress. You had success in your business that day. And when you have daily, continual success in your business, however big or small that may be, you're moving in the right direction. And that is where success is going to happen, in that direction. So one of the big things that we have done, getting back to basics, is we are actually doing more and more in terms of Facebook advertising and learning how to get people reaching out to us in our business, so that we're not doing the 3-foot rule, cold prospecting, cold calling, because that is so much fun. And but yeah, with that, we actually have a free 10-day boot camp. We're gonna actually drop the link below in this video, but this is where we got started moving forward in our business, and it has been a game changer. The progress, the outlook, the positivity, huge game changer, and I'm excited for what it's doing for our business already. And so in the first month, we've had hundreds of new people reaching out to us, but jump in, check out the free boot camp, and 10 days of video training that you can take and start taking action in your business tomorrow. If you want to, it's up to you. So we'd love to help you guys achieve the success that you're looking for. Reach out to us, let us know what you feel like you're missing. We've got a lot of options available to us, and we'd love to help give you some guidance and move your business forward online, because right now everything's online. So look for the link below, and we will talk to you guys later.
Bye.
See ya.